I swear, every time I press record, my face starts itching. Howdy, y'all. Did I really just say howdy, y'all? Unironically? What am I turning into? Today, we're sewing. If you know me at all, you know that I hate sewing. Like, I legitimately wish I could sew, don't get me wrong, but I despise it in its entirety. I don't know what it is about sewing patterns, the just overall construction. My brain can't wrap itself around the concept of sewing. So I've always kind of steered clear of learning, I guess. And as a cosplayer, that's probably a pretty good skill to have. Sewing. I make armor. I can wrap my head around armor patterns and armor shapes, but for some reason it just stops at sewing. I always say there are two types of cosplayers, those that can sew and those that can make armor. And if they can do both, they're a robot. So I am on a journey recently when it comes to my own wardrobe that I wear daily and the things that I would like to wear over time. I am not the biggest fan of fast fashion or things like that, the way they fit, how long they last, the materials they're made out of. So I've really come to enjoy vintage fashion and like historical garments more. All is this to say, whatever. I'm saying all of this because I'm trying to teach myself how to sew because of vintage fashion. I want to make cute vintagey little things, okay? I want to just be cute, that's all. I just really like how I feel in vintage looking clothes. I feel powerful. So I want more of those. I want to learn how to sew for that reason. And to be honest, since I'm a cosplayer full time, it makes more sense to learn a skill that I will use pretty regularly. We're starting simple today. We're starting as simple as I thought we could, to be honest. I'm starting with an apron. People might laugh.
Like, oh my gosh, can't even sew an apron.
That's true. I am entirely certain that this might not go well. I want to try, okay? I love aprons, I love baking, I love cooking, and I love vintage things. So it kind of just all meshes together and it made sense. Plus, I was at Joann's and I saw that Simplicity had some vintage patterns. Let's start there, let's start there. That seems like a great place to start. So yeah, this is gonna be a little sew-along. I don't hope for hiccups. Believe me, I wish and I hope and I pray that this will go by fast, that this video will be like a cute little project of me sewing a super cute little apron to wear while I bake cookies. I'm fully expecting that that might not be the case, okay? I might actually struggle through this. And that's fine. If it doesn't work out, that's fine. Actually, that's not fine. I'm gonna be very upset, but we're gonna try anyways. So let's do it, okay? Let's do it. I don't have the best lighting where my desk is, so some of the stuff might actually just look a little crazy, but we're just gonna work with it. We're gonna deal with it as we go. I guess right now, I just need to take out my pattern and figure out what pieces I need. I believe that's the first step, right? I think I've already messed up. Okay, there are instructions. That's good. Oh dear. Okay. I need floor space, so let's move to the floor. Am I supposed to cut it like out of this? Like this is, do I cut it? Do I cut this out? Do I keep it? How do I keep these? We're just going. We're just going for it. I didn't realize there were small, medium, and larges. Oh God. Oh, what have I done? All the pattern pieces, no! Okay. I have cut all of my pattern pieces, and now, according to the instructions, I'm actually unsure. Let's try this, shall we? With right sides together. Okay, so I flipped it right side out and I pressed it, and it doesn't look too bad, but also the small size, which is what I assumed I would be, is real small, like really small. So maybe it's supposed to be that way, maybe it's not. We'll find out if this is made for me or made for a gremlin. So I kind of got a little in the zone, so I guess I'll just update you on where I'm at. So I attached the pockets to the skirt, and then the skirt I trimmed. Now I'm still struggling with these corners. I think I can press it into some sort of shape, but for the most part I've attached it. There's a section, I just lost it, oh no. I have to finish sewing down the lace on the skirt, but after that I think I attach the waistband portion and the bib portion to that bow portion, and then the neck piece, and then I think that's it. That's where we're at. I'm cranking it out. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's definitely not the best thing in the world, so we'll see. Okay then, I'm kind of happy with it. I'm not too upset with the hiccups that I had. I think it was just a sizing thing, a vocab thing. I don't really know how to read patterns. That's one of the things that I'm trying to learn. And this did give me kind of like a foundation of confusion that I can build off of, because now I know things that confuse me, things to look up. Sewing is one of those things I've wanted to learn for a while now, but I just haven't had, like, I guess the drive to, or the confidence to start. It's just so daunting. So I was glad today to just kind of sit down and sew something that wasn't cosplay related, and it was merely to, you know, fail through it, succeed a little bit, and to have something that I learned from, if that makes any sense. A lot of people come to me and they say that armor is really daunting and overwhelming, and like they don't know where to start, and like how do they get started. And to be honest, it's kind of like this. You're gonna fail a lot. You're going to not know anything. But the first thing you make is going to teach you a lot of foundational things. The best thing you can do to learn something is just to kind of dive in, do it. If I were to make a piece of armor and I didn't know how, I would start trying to make it, and as I'm attempting and not knowing anything I'm doing, I would kind of learn what I need to look up, what I need to ask, what I need to Google. It's kind of one of those things where I don't know how much I don't know until I know, you know? But really, it's kind of one of those things where you just have to start. You just have to throw yourself out there. It's gonna suck. You're gonna be bad. But I'm pretty sure there's one of those like super motivational posters out there that's like, be brave enough to suck at something new. And that's really the truth. I suck. This sucks. But am I proud of myself? Yes. Because I started. So when I look back and the next piece I make is better, I have something to gauge my progress on. I know exactly where I started, I know where I came from, and I know how far I've come, and it's just nice to look back on that stuff. I look back on my first armor all the time, and I know so much now that I didn't know then, but I know that I learned a lot in that first armor piece. Like, I wouldn't have learned what I know now if I had never done that one, if that one hadn't been the first thing I made and struggled through and took a long time. So that's why I made this. I feel like we all get caught up in these new talents that we want to like cultivate, but they're all very overwhelming because all you see are people who've already succeeded. They've already been through the failures. They've already been through the sucky phase, and you kind of just have to push through the sucky phase. I feel like I'm talking to myself again. I worry about this stuff all the time, and in a weird way, it helps me trying to like tell you things that help because I need to hear this too. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for sticking around for this journey, milestone, if you will. I sewed something. How grand. Especially since this was a video that I wasn't very knowledgeable. It's just, I don't know, it's not a tutorial, it's not a DIY, it's like a struggle vlog. Shameless plug, if you ever want to watch me live, I am live Monday, Wednesday, Saturday at 5 p.m. Central Time at pixelpants.tv. So come hang out, follow, chill, ask me questions. I would love to see you there. But if you liked this, you can like it down below, you can subscribe, you can turn on the bell notifications, you can dislike it if you want to. It won't hurt my feelings. Yes, it will. It will hurt my feelings. I will be very upset. Stay safe, be kind, and I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, that's great. Yeah. I love that. For me. Yeah. Yeah. I can't reach the microphone cord. Words are freaking hard. Yeah. Yeah, you're just gonna have to deal with this. Okay? Is this ASMR enough for you? Eh? ASMR.